Guys, I'm putting it into all of this. I'm clarifying, and we're not going to make any more videos on this. Sorry if I sound weird. I was eating spicy chicken. And also, I want to just kind of chat with you a little bit about my new song and stuff like that. So, let me put it this way. Here's what I put it, is that I personally, I love being LGBT, but let me put it this way. I am bi. I'm definitely bi. But here's the thing, is that truthfully, I do have a crush. I feel like what almost happened was that I almost feel like I experienced 2 days of I think what kind of happened was that I never experienced like that I can remember not having a crush or some form of it. And so I really want to almost in a way see if I can move on. And if it was something that was made for me to move on, great. If it wasn't, great. And I feel like I literally sat through 2 days and it was I feel like it was 2, maybe 3 days, I don't even know. But it wasn't too terribly long. And then I'm like, this makes no sense. I enjoy not having a crush. In a way, it was I almost didn't enjoy it, if that makes sense. Nothing happened. It was last night, I literally just my brain went crazy and just kind of came up with a bunch of stuff. And then today I kind of just, it made sense in the way that's supposed to be. And here's how I put it, is that personally, I have no interest in dating anyone other than my crush. And the idea of dating, for me, just isn't my thing. Literally, I never had planned. I never planned to date. That was the one thing. I never planned to have a crush, but it happened. So what I am is essentially, yes, I'm bi, but I'm also, I don't care. Is what I mean. I literally, which is why I love being, bi, is that, if whatever happens, happens. I don't plan anything. Right now, I have a crush on the same person I always have, for, the past 8 years. But I really don't care. Other than that, I have no interest in it whatsoever. But I'm bi, and that's okay. And I'm not making a deal out of it anymore. I feel like I experienced, not having a crush for, a few days, and I generally didn't love. But there will be a couple of changes. And it's only one change that doesn't affect you at all. Literally, the one change is that now I'm just gonna focus on my career. And, yes, I'm still gonna be the same I was. Yes, there's gonna be times when I'm gonna think about my crush. Yes, there's gonna be times when it's easy and times when it's not. But I just don't really care anymore. At this point, I'm letting the universe do its thing. And whatever its thing is, great, I'm fine. And I am gonna put my painting back up and kind of just pull the stuff out again. But I really don't care anymore. I got a lot to focus on right now, and a lot of good. Because tomorrow my mom's brother leaves to come bring us Susie, and we will be getting her on Tuesday probably. We're not 100% sure. And then also, I got Sam to focus on, which is something really cool. Well, it's not a big deal, but for us it's kind of for me it's kind of a big deal. Not even. And then, and like pretty soon we'll have Susie, and then also we have like, I have dance and just a lot going on that's great. And here's what I'm gonna say that's really cool. Well, it's not even that like exciting, but like something, which is, so this morning my mom had the idea of like dog food. Basically, no, here's the thing. We have always given Sam human food. He will continue to get it. Don't come for me for that. Everyone makes that into like, oh, you shouldn't give them human food. And it's like, it's not really up to you to decide what we do with our dogs. Susie, we don't know. If she likes it, then she might get it. We don't know yet. We haven't met Susie yet. We've seen photos of her and she's perfect. Like, she's perfect for our family. Like, she just looks like, she's just so perfect for us. And so, like, will we let Susie sleep in the bed? Yes, because we found out that she likes sleeping in the bed. And will it be with me or my dad? And I would say, or my mom, but my mom sleeps in a chair and also has the no dogs on that night rule. Like, she doesn't allow them on her lap. She allows them to lay like on the bed next to her because my mom sleeps in a chair, and then next to her chair is like the bed that my dad sleeps in and stuff. Also the bed that Sam often sleeps in and stuff. But like, we'll let her sleep in the bed because we did hear she likes that. She can choose me or my dad, whatever, or I'm fine with either. I'm just ready to experience life, and like, I almost take a step back is what I'm doing, but not really. Like, nothing's changing. But today, my mom had the idea of dog food because we don't know if Susie's gonna like dog food or not also. Oh, it's good for Sam, and so he still gets dog food, but we wanted to just try. Like, we wanted to try some he gets human food still, but like, we wanted to just try some dog food. That way he's getting something healthy for him, like some veggie. And what happened was Sam never really had interest in it. Like, the wet dog food, he absolutely hates. Like, he'll eventually eat it, but he won't enjoy it. He doesn't like it. So we stopped getting it for him. We do have a thing of it that we're going to try with Susie. But Sam never has, like, he doesn't like it. And so dry dog food, we tried different brands in the past. And the thing is, I feel like I know what the thing is. He never, like, hated it or anything. It's just, there were a couple of brands that he didn't really have much interest in. And that's okay. But he's not big into it. Then, like, he's not, he wasn't too interested in some, but for the most part, I feel like the thing was that we do the thing we do a thing called keep the plates full. So what that means is that there's always food in their plates. Sam, and the same thing will happen with Susie. There will always be food in their plates. That way, and even if they're not hungry, that way, because, like, then that way when they get hungry, they can go eat. We don't force, like, a certain time, like, we put food in their plate, and then if they don't eat it, it goes away. Like, no. Because we don't do that, and partly because Sam gets snacks throughout the day. Some of them aren't the greatest choice ever, but he likes them, and we're fine with it. Like, so for me, don't come for us, like, for, like, giving him human food, but we got a new brand of dog food. And we, like, I put, like, a measuring cup in there. It's a quarter cup, because it is a small bag, but that's also because both of them are very small. Like, Sam, you already know, he's a small dog. He's not a big one. And Susie is even smaller. We think. We don't know. We think she is. We, like, kind of know a little bit that she's smaller, but we don't know dramatically how much smaller. And we think, because Sam is, like, whenever we get him, like, clothes or something, it's, like, a medium, usually. And with Susie, we don't know if she's a small or an extra small, but she's one of them. We went small with her clothes, just because then it might be a little bit big, but it should be good. So, like, we got, like, a thing of it, and at first we weren't gonna, like, try it, like, right away. But the thing was, my cat set it in, like, the bag in the chair as he was, like, putting away a few groceries. Not that many. And I wasn't helping because I was eating lunch also. He didn't, like, it was only a very few things that he was putting away. And what happened was that all of a sudden we look over and he's already, like, sniffing the bag. And I'm like, I'm gonna, like, once I'm done eating, I'm gonna put a little bit in his plate because he eats out of a paper plate. Partly the reasoning for that is for multiple reasoning. First up, it's a way that we like to do because then he thinks he's getting, like, human food 24/7. And a lot of the times he is, up until today. And he'll still get, like, the same amount. He's just getting some veggie. Then we have, like, so also his, like, food bowl that we have got transformed into a water bowl. So now he has, like, 2 bowls of water almost at all times. But pretty soon it will be his and Susie's. And you guys are literally, like, I can't adjust you for some reason today. Like, I can't figure it out. So you're just gonna be a little... Nah, you're just gonna be a little bit off. But that's okay. And so, like, I generally don't care. And I'm happy with life. And that's what, here, I'm just gonna, like, I'm just gonna straight up zip this just because I want to. But I don't care. That's what I'm choosing. Like, whatever happens, happens. I don't really care. So yes, I'm still bi, but like, I really don't care. Because right now, really the only person that I have any interest in dating is my crush. And personally, like, at this point, if we're not meant to be, I'm gonna try to be okay with it. But I know it will forever be something that's, like, in my brain of, like, I kind of wish we were. But, like, I'm okay with it. And we are still gonna do everything we can to find him. Same thing that we were basically nothing. And because of COVID, like, a lot of places have shut down. And, like, every once in a while, if my dad sees something that like, oh, we think he goes here because this seems like, and he would do, or like, oh, like, so whatever life is, that's life. And right now, I love Baby Sam. Today like just wasn't like a good like start of the day. Like, and what I mean by that is today I kind of just wanted to like watch YouTube videos and stuff, but I think we're gonna do some of the yard stuff, me and my dad, in a little bit. But like this morning, I spent the morning cleaning because my mom had. Let me put it this way: my mom grew up not being able to have like much to clean. Like everything was like she grew up kind of just having like things like an outdoor bathroom and different things like and all sorts of like things. And so now that she has like a house that like everything's inside, she has a very strong thing about cleaning. And sometimes it's to the extreme. Like she's the type where if she wants to move things, she wants to clean under them. Like with like with her dresser, like she makes me like move all the jewelry boxes and dust underneath, then dust the jewelry boxes, put them back. Like she is like if she sees one piece of dust, she like has to have it cleaned. Like she very much freaks out about it sometimes, and it's like but she's my mom and I love her. Like, and same thing with my dad. And I think is that I want to answer one quick question that I came up with. And who is easier to tell things to? In that case, I love them equally. Don't really have a favorite parent. But I will say the easier one is my dad. And only due to one reasoning, which is if I tell my mom something like, oh, I have a crush or she's gonna like, I freak out. She like not in a bad way. She's just gonna turn into a girly girl situation, and that's not what I like. I like that. Oh, I tell you, and you maybe ask what do I need to do to help, and then that's the end of it. Like, and with my dad, that's the reaction that I get from him. Like literally when I told him I had a crush and like I told him who it was and stuff very easily, and he's like, I wanted, like, he literally, like, had, like, basically he was like, okay, cool, what do I need to do to get you two together? And I'm like, nothing for now. And then that was the end of it. Like, it never was like a like big conversation after that. It's always just been like, okay. And that's what I love. So that's kind of a thing. And that's great. And today I had a Q&A video planned, but no one left questions, so I couldn't like really do that. And so I'm just excited for dance tomorrow and see what life has. I'm gonna go watch YouTube.